ready.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Clone Corner? Question mark? Yeah, the reason why I'm curious if this is even a Clone Corner is because I'm not sure if this figure is actually even a Clone Trooper. Now granted, Clone Trooper armor, so, I mean, who really cares? But this is the Elite Squad Trooper from the upcoming Bad Batch show, which is basically just a continuation of the Clone Wars, except it just focuses on one, group of characters. Yeah, he's like the elite trooper, but the thing is, if you read the back bio, it says, after the formation of the Galactic Empire, a small group of highly skilled enlisted recruits is tasked with neutralizing anti-imperial insurgents throughout the galaxy as a means to prove the effectiveness of conscripted soldiers. So, this probably isn't a clone. This is probably just a guy wearing clone trooper armor. So I find that very, very interesting. So yeah, I guess that's what we're looking at here. Character-wise, but figure-wise, we're also looking at something very interesting and unique. And I kinda love it. So from the waist up, like from the crotch piece up, he is the new mold. Except there is a difference with that helmet. So yeah, you can see he uses the new mold. You can especially tell with the shape of the little crotch trapezoid. He is the new mold from the waist up. And honestly, from the waist up, I didn't really mind this new mold much. I think it, honestly, just getting him kind of normal stance. He looks fine, man. This is probably proportionally one of the best clones that they've come out with in the Black Series. I think he looks fine. But gotta talk about this helmet. I have heard that they have revised this helmet. There is a variant of this helmet with this mold. I would like to get that at some point, but for now I'm not too worried about it. You can see the weird, clumpiness of this helmet. Honestly, one of Hasbro's worst Phase 2 helmets. I don't know if they just, cast it better or totally redesigned the helmet. This still has, a Tamora Morrison head underneath. I'm pretty sure it'd be Tamora Morrison. But look at how good that looks. This is honestly really freaking good. This helmet is great. They have heard our cries, and they have delivered us a stellar Phase 2 Clone Trooper helmet. It looks absolutely stellar. It looks so good. That looks amazing. That looks absolutely amazing. And it is in a more realistic style this time, too. It just kind of looks more realistic with the look and the shapings and all that. I do want to compare it with the helmet that we got previously. Honestly, this helmet's still really good. You can definitely see where this new one, it just has this look to it. Now, granted, it's in all black. So it's not, we'll see it in white eventually, I'm sure. But just the look of it, something about it. This may be one of Hasbro's best Phase 2 Clone Trooper helmets. I definitely need to see it in other colors first. And I feel like it's not the exact same helmet as the revised 332nd. I don't know. This looks so much better in person than I ever expected it to be. So yeah, definite ups there. We should never see these weird, clumpy looking helmets ever again. Thank goodness. But, interesting thing about this figure is that from the legs, the hip pieces down, he uses the old Clone Trooper body with the pins. So that's interesting. I'm not sure what made them decide to do this, because honestly, I felt like these legs were an improvement. Because, I mean, sort of an improvement, but in other ways, I can see why they thought that was weird. I definitely see that. But still, I mean, it was workable. You could get him in a better kneeling pose, even though it did look awkward. I mean, I still think these legs are fine. I just think it was an odd choice, how they used the new upper body but the old legs. I think it's just so odd. I mean, you can get him kneeling. It's not like it's impossible or anything. You can get him to kneel, but he is going to look a little lopsided when he's doing it. But yeah, he's, pretty much all the same, gray color, right? I mean, deco-wise, there isn't much to talk about. Mine does have a blemish, though. It could have been it was like this right out of the package. Like a mold mark or something. Right on the hip there. I might try to shave that off and make it look better. But it's just so interesting how it's the new torso and the old legs. It's so odd. So because it is just reused parts, The articulation is nothing we haven't seen before. He's got the butterflies, he's got the single elbows, he's got the wrists and the thing and the that. And the helmet works pretty good. It doesn't really look down much though, which is still something that the old one at least could do a lot better. So that's something to keep in mind. And I've already shown off the legs pretty much. So yeah, he's articulated pretty good. Unfortunately, he only comes with a DC-15 carbine, no rifle. And I just realized I've been making videos with my horrible gash in my finger. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if you've noticed that. I'm like, ew. It happens. Injuries happen. It's healing, though. It's healing. Just gotta give it time. Gotta let it breathe. But yeah, just comes with a carbine. Nothing special about that. Let's get in closer, though. Especially on that helmet, because the helmet does have some deco on it. It has some silver. Has the cool green visor that reminds me of Commander Gree. That helmet, though, oh my gosh. Why does that helmet look so good, though? How have we gone from 0 to 100, man? How is it? Oh, man, that looks so bad. And that looks so good. It's definitely because it's a more rigid plastic, that's for sure. Because this is like super gummy. And it's just, what were they thinking? But yeah, it's a pretty basic figure, man. There's not much else to talk about. Definitely the speculation of whether or not it's actually a clone trooper. Given that back bio, I'm going to guess no. I'm going to guess he's not. One thing I want to see, though, with the old legs and the new body, how tall is he compared to the his partners in crime? So here he is next to the entirely new mold. And here it is next to the entirely old mold. So yeah, looking at the heights, he seems more on par with, I don't know, he's basically the same, because this new one, if I'm not mistaken, was slightly taller. Yeah, you can see he's ever so slightly taller, like just a hair taller. And then I guess this new Elite Trooper one, oh dude, he's tall. Look at that. With the old legs, he's even taller. Yeah, he's even taller than the new mold. Wow, that is interesting. So yeah, let's see how tall he is next to that. Yeah, that's noticeably taller. That is interesting. Definitely interesting. So yeah, cool new clone trooper to add to the collection. I'll display him with my clones. I don't care. Yeah, we'll see if these troopers are even clone troopers or not. And I'm sure if they're not, that might put some people off. From even wanting to get it. But honestly, if you're a Clone Trooper fan, I think this is still something worth getting, especially for that beautiful helmet sculpt. I am shocked it looks that good. Absolutely shocked. Oh my goodness. Like, just look at it from that angle. That is so good looking. Man, that is just something else. That's a really good sculpt. Anyways, there we go. There's my review of the Elite Squad Trooper. We'll see who their commander is, because I noticed like there's some people are speculating it was Commander Cody, but if they brought Cody into like a different armor, wouldn't they make it at least identifiable that it's Cody? Given how these are enlisted troops, I'm guessing their commander is not a clone as well. So we'll see. The show comes out in a couple months. I'm getting a little more excited for it. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the Bad Batch as characters, but maybe they'll grow on me. Maybe they will. Who knows? I have to review Hunter next, so that'll be fun. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.